So grand. Paulo tapped as big-time Ninong. Rumors of a 12 million ring spark wedding frenzy. Hi there, welcome to Celeb Buzz, the hotspot for everything celebrity. From red carpet reveals to behind-the-scenes drama, we've got the buzz you crave. If you love staying in the loop, hit subscribe, tap that bell, and share the love with your friends. Let's dive into today's celeb scoop. A new surge of buzz has taken over fan circles after fresh claims linked Paulo Avelino to a high-profile wedding role, with talk that he's been kinontrata as a major Ninong and that an extravagant ring, reportedly worth millions, has already been secured. The story didn't stop there. As soon as the number 12 million started circulating, the conversation exploded, pulling Kim Chiu right back into the center of speculation. In many Filipino weddings, the role of Ninong and Ninang isn't just ceremonial, it carries symbolic weight. These are people chosen for their influence, guidance, and standing, often reflecting how important the occasion is. That's why the idea of Paulo being tapped as a begating Ninong immediately raised eyebrows. It suggests prestige, trust, and a level of importance that goes beyond a simple guest appearance. But what really pushed the story into viral territory was the mention of the ring. The phrase, 12 millions na sing sing, quickly became the focal point. Whether the figure is exact or exaggerated, it paints a picture of something luxurious, something meant to impress, and something that naturally fuels imagination. A ring at that level isn't just jewelry, it becomes a statement, a symbol tied to commitment, status, and celebration. Fans were quick to connect the dots. Is this ring connected to the same wedding where Paulo is allegedly a Ninong? Could it be part of a larger narrative involving Kim Chiu? Or is it an entirely separate event that has been pulled into the Kim Pao storyline because of timing and attention? These questions have kept discussions active, with different interpretations emerging across platforms. For Paulo Avelino, being associated with such a high-profile role aligns with his reputation as someone respected within the industry. While he is known for maintaining a low-key and composed image, moments like this highlight how his presence alone can elevate an event. Whether or not every detail is accurate, the idea of him being selected as a Ninong reinforces how he is perceived, someone trusted, established, and influential. Meanwhile, Kim Chiu remains closely tied to the narrative, even if indirectly. Any major development involving Paulo tends to circle back to her, especially given the ongoing attention surrounding their connection. This dynamic keeps both of them at the center of discussions, where even separate events can become part of a shared story. Another layer to the buzz is the idea that the ring has already been bili na, or purchased. This detail adds urgency and realism to the speculation. It shifts the conversation from something hypothetical to something that feels like it might already be in motion. Even without confirmation, that sense of progression is enough to keep people engaged. Social media reactions have been immediate and varied. Some fans are amazed by the scale of the rumored ring, focusing on the luxury and what it represents. Others are more interested in Paulo's role, discussing what it means to be chosen as a Ninong in such a context. And of course, many are connecting everything back to Kim, asking whether this moment has any deeper significance for her and Paulo's ongoing narrative. There's also a broader reflection here on how quickly stories can expand. A mention of a wedding role, combined with a high-value item like a ring, can easily grow into a much larger narrative, especially when it involves personalities that people are already deeply invested in. Each detail, whether confirmed or not, becomes a piece of a puzzle that fans are eager to solve. At the same time, it's important to recognize the role of interpretation. Without official confirmation, much of what is being discussed remains speculative. Numbers can be exaggerated, roles can be misinterpreted, and separate events can become intertwined. Yet this uncertainty is part of what keeps the conversation alive. It invites engagement, debate, and ongoing curiosity. For now, what stands out is the scale of attention. The combination of a begating Ninong, a multi-million ring, and the continued focus on Kim and Paulo has created a narrative that feels both glamorous and intriguing. It's the kind of story that captures imagination, blending elements of tradition, luxury, and personal connection. In the end, whether the details are confirmed or clarified, the impact has already been made. The story has sparked excitement, generated discussion, and added another layer to the ever-evolving narrative surrounding Kim Chiu and Paulo Avelino. And as fans continue to follow every update, one question remains at the center of it all. How much of this is reality, and how much is the power of a story that keeps getting bigger with every retelling? That's the latest from Celeb Buzz. If you enjoyed the scoop, smash that like button, subscribe for more star-studded updates, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Share this video with your fellow celeb fans, and we'll see you in the next buzz.